Hello folks, welcome to the Urban Rider Studio for something a little bit different. This is from Pando Moto. These are the Pando Moto Triton waterproof motorcycle trousers. Highly flexible, extremely waterproof, and very, very comfortable on. And they really have impressed me, and I have to admit, when I was first shown these, I wasn't too excited, but going out, testing them, taking photos with them, I have to say, I did not want to give them back. And it's always nice when you find a new surprise favourite. I'll get on to exactly what it is about these trousers that I like, but you can probably guess. It is the waterproofing, the flexibility, the comfort that's attached to them. First of all though, these come to us at a price of £329 as of the making of this video. They have a CE rating of level A, and they come in the colourway you can see here, which is a really dark grey, almost black but not quite, and really is quite a nice understated colour. So £329 is on the higher end of what you would expect for something like this, but they are very feature rich. So for materials, I should start off by saying we have a stretch nylon Cordura for the outer. That gives you your abrasion resistance. As I say, CE level A rated on these trousers. And then underneath that you have a TPU waterproof membrane, which is actually rated at 10,000 millimeters, I believe, for waterproofing, which is really good. You'll also find a very comfortable mesh liner on the inside, and the outer fabric really is quite flexible. And that was one of the first things that struck me trying these on, moving around. I was being a little bit silly, doing some deep lunges and high kicks, and I have to say there was no restriction to be found, but to get that level of flexibility and ease of movement in something that looks like this is enough to get me interested. Breathability then. So with a lot of waterproof trousers, where they fall down is with that breathability. They can get quite sweaty. You're not going to have that with these. As I say, that membrane is breathable itself, but you've also got quite extensive vents to be found across this, which you'll find on some of their other trousers as well. So you've got these two big vents at your thighs next to your cargo pockets. On that point, you actually have quite a lot of storage on these. Only the cargo pockets, but that's going to be plenty of storage for most people. If you open up those vents, you get a lot of airflow through, especially if you're doing stand-up riding. If you're on a scrambler or an adventure bike and you are standing up on the pegs, then you will get a lot of airflow through there. And you have a really big exhaust vent on the reverse at your lower back. Of course, if it is raining and you want to keep those vents closed, they've used quite chunky YKK fully waterproof zips throughout. For armour, you have D3O Ghost armour level 1 at your knees included. You have pockets for hip protectors. If you do want to upgrade that armour, I think if I was using this for adventure riding, what I tend to prioritise in that circumstance when I'm doing slightly lower speeds, but there's a higher chance of me downing the bike, then I like to go for chunkier armour. So you can upgrade that and go for level 2 if you want to. Those pockets are fairly universal. I really like this style. I'm a recent convert to cargo trousers on the bike. I love the storage that you get, and I just like the look of them, to be honest. If you are wondering about size, I'm actually not going to commit too strongly to that on this occasion, just because these are a sample, and sometimes that is subject to change. But what I will say is, obviously, they are very comfortable and very flexible, and they were accurate as far as I could see. But when we get the actual stock in, we will double check that and update our size guide accordingly on the website, which you can find using the links in the description, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.